That is absolutely superb. In there, look at that. Oh, onions, goo, cheese, rice, creamy sauce, chicken. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are making a French onion chicken casserole. That's what I'm going to call it, okay? It's a lot of onions, a creamy sauce, some old rice and some shredded chicken. It's a throw it all in. The hardest job is cook the onions. We need to cook the onions off, caramelize them. I'm using shredded chicken. I've actually just cooked it and shredded a couple of chicken breasts, and I've got some old rice. So there you go. Now what I did do, I like burnt onions on the top of this. So when I took the chicken out, I chucked in an onion with a little bit of olive oil, and I've got that. Okay, that's optional. I just like that as a garnish on top of my dish. Okay, so we'll garnish it with that. Okay, you want to be bringing in a pan. We can start these off with a little bit of oil, olive oil. Get your flame on, chuck your onion in. Now I've got 3 large onions in here, okay? Okay, to help caramelize this off, I'm going in there with just a little bit of sugar and in there with some salt. So this is really going to take forever to cook these onions. In there, boiling water. Okay, we're going to boil, steam, fry the onions. About 20-25 minutes. Now you could do this in 15 if you were crazy enough to stand here and cook it on a high flame and keep stirring. What we're going to do is just let it do its thing. The water's going to boil. We're going to stick a lid on and we're just going to keep coming along and give it a turn over. All these are going to soften up, cook down, water's going to evaporate, and then it's going to be cooking in the oil. There you go. Just keep coming along, give it a stir, the water's going to boil out, and then we're frying. Okay, water starts to boil off there, look. As you can see, it's nearly boiled away. We're just going to put a little bit more olive oil in there because we want to fry. Okay, so we're going to start frying these onions now. Okay, the fluid's gone there. Look, what we need to do now is saute these, cook them down, no lid on. Okay, I'm not going to go any more than that. How long's that taken? It's taken, what does the camera say? 23 minutes. 23 minutes to get like that. But I've cooked quite hot. So you could cook longer and slower. That's the hard job. In fact, what we're going to do is we're just going to fry that garlic off in there. Whilst it's still hot, we might as well use that olive oil. And we're going to stir in some dried thyme. There you go, nice little bit of colour on there. In there. Some dried thyme. Now we've got those French onion flavours. So I'm just going to push this to one side because I actually want to use that pan and we don't have to do another pan. In there, our cooked rice. Okay, This is nice and steady. And what we're going to do is chuck that onion mix in there. So I'll have most of this in there, like that. And what I'm going to do is keep a spoonful to actually top the dish. Okay, that's in there, look. That's fabulous. Just give that a mix in. How easy is that? Now don't worry if it's all clumpy at the moment, we're going to add a sauce to this. But you can go in there with your chicken. Can you see where we're going with this? There's a little bit of flavour there right now. Okay, the sauce in the same pan. So we want to be going in there with a little bit of butter. Now you want to be getting your oven on to 180. In there, a couple of tablespoons of flour. Nice little cooking on there, look. A little cooking on that flour. In there, chicken stock. In there, milk. Let's have this thickened a little bit, yeah? There we go. That's thickening up lovely. Now we don't want to go much thicker than that. We actually want a sauce. So just turn that off. Okay, to make this a little bit more French, in there, teaspoon Dijon, and a tablespoon of Worcester. And just bring that in. Now what you can do with this, you can actually crumble in a beef stock cube if you want to go that beefy route. But obviously we're making a chicken dish, so that's up to you. Okay, let's get rid of the cooker. Bring back in our bowl of chicken and rice and those onions and chuck all that in there. Now, it's seasoned to taste on this because this is just like a mild, creamy dish. If you want more seasoning, put it in. So we'll have a shake of black pepper in there, look. And we're going to give that a stir through. And that is our chicken rice casserole. We're going to put some cheese in and we're going to stick it in the oven. So you can use Gruyere cheese, or in fact cheese of choice. This is a mozzarella. Get it in, we want that cheesy stringiness going on in there. That is amazing. So we want a tray and just grease it out. So you guessed it, it's in there. And as you can see, there is no soup used for this. Want a little bit more cheese on there? Of course we do, come on. It's a bake. And we want some of those reserved onions. Stick that in the oven, that goes in the oven 20-25 minutes, come on. Okay, well, you've got a nice little bit of goldenness on there. That is done. Oh, there we are, our bubbling goodness. Right, we're going to let that cool down a little minute and then we'll just cut some out, serve it with some salad. Come down there. Now this is where you decide, do you put extra onion on there? Or do you serve it on your plate? It's entirely up to you. And then we're in. Come on. What a slice of this out of there. In there. Oh, look at that goo. Oh yeah. On there. Oh yes, please. Oh, come on. We are in. Oh, look at that. Look at that goo in there. That is sensational. We got our chicken in there, our rice, our onion. Oh. Oh, that is absolutely, that's stunning. That is a fantastic creamy onion dish. That is absolutely superb. In there, look at that. Oh, onions, goo, cheese, rice, creamy sauce, chicken. Sensational. Serve it with a little bit of salad. Serve it with some steamed veg. That is an absolutely wonderful bake. Topped off with those fried onions, you know. You just fry your onions a little bit longer and put some to one side, and you've got your nice topping to go on there. Like I said at the start of the video, I just bobbed them in the chicken juices from when I cooked the chicken. There you go. So it's an easy one to do. Cooked rice, cooked chicken, make a bit of a roux sauce, cook off the onions, the hardest job. That is fantastic. That is French onion chicken rice casserole. There you go. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make that. If you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Oh, and we'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah. Amazing.